Hey everyone, greetings from PurseRehab. Hope you're all having a good Monday. I wanted to take a moment here and walk you through some of our completed projects that will be shipping out in the next couple of days. I know how much you guys love seeing the results, and I thought I'd go through some of the different repairs that we've done. Some are a little bit more complicated than others, and we'll start with the first bag here. What we have is a Louis Vuitton monogram Delightful. And what we did with this bag is we actually replaced the top trim. So this entire trim is brand new. The original was fairly worn and cracked in certain areas. I'll show you in a minute here. So we essentially replaced the entire top trim. And bear in mind, in order to do that, we also have to remove the hardware. So you see these two rings on each end. We actually have to remove them in order to make the new strap and be able to sew it under the sewing machine. So that's what we did here with this beautiful bag. And we always try to match the patina as best as we can to the lightest tone on the bag so that it blends in nicely, as you'll see here. The next bag is actually the sister to the Delightful. This is the Damier Azure print, and what we did with this bag is we actually replaced the long portion of the handle. So this piece is the original, and we essentially replaced the long part of the handle because it was cracked. So here's what the original looked like, and as you can see here, it was in really good condition minus a big cut here, and there's really no way to repair that. Once it's gone to this point, the leather is too distressed to be able for us to be able to restore it. So what we've done here is essentially make a duplicate version of the original strap and attached it back on the bag. And that's what we did here with this beautiful, Delightful bag. The next is our Louis Vuitton Alma. And what we did here, as you'll see in a minute, is we replaced the base. The entire base, vachetta was replaced. As you can see here, this is the new leather that we put on. And we also managed to save the Louis Vuitton tab here, and we also matched the colors so that it blends in with the rest of the base. The handles are the original handles, so these haven't been touched. However, we did replate the hardware. So as you can see here, this gold lock and the zipper pulls and sliders have all been replated. So there are two that usually come with the Alma bag, and so they're nice and shiny, and they go very nicely with the new base. And the problem with this was somebody actually decided that it was a good idea to color the base. It's never a good idea to paint vachetta. As you can see here, somebody did a very shiny coat of paint. It looks very fake. And over time this will start peeling. So this is not a good long-term solution. It's always best to either leave the natural vachetta and let it patina and age, or replace it, which is what we did here. Okay. The next item we have is actually a Goyard Tote. And so the problem with this tote was the worn corners. It had holes in all four corners, and what we did here as one option is to make corner leather patches, and we always make them match the original trim on the bag, so the handles and the top trim match the corners in color, in texture, so it looks virtually unnoticeable, and it looks like it was designed this way. So that's what we did here on this Goyard Tote. Last but not least, you have our Louis Vuitton monogram Neverfull. And this is the medium size, and we did a full vachetta replacement on this beauty. So all parts replaced, handles, top trim, side cinch straps, so all brand new. And we also cleaned and conditioned the exterior, and this bag looks gorgeous. And here are all the old parts. Here you have the old handles on the bag. So as you can see here, they were fairly worn and discolored. Here you have the old cinch straps. Here's the top trim, which I think had the most discoloration. So all of that has been replaced. So these were some of the projects that we've been working on, and they are ready to go home and be enjoyed. Thanks as always for watching, and talk to you guys soon. Have a great week.